Rachel Cushing wants to know if you think we need to watch the cartoon Rebels and read A New Dawn in order to better understand Star Wars 7.
I am actually reading it right now, but no, I don't. These universes exist in a way, I mean, I know we have the whole conversation of what's canon and this and that, but the filmmakers have always made it a way that you don't need the pre-existing material to have a good time with these films. So I don't think you need to at all, but you know, some people are split in liking the material, some are not. I have yet to form a judgment because I'm just a quarter way through. But yeah, no, JJ knows what he's doing with this, and I think that you can go in not needing to be prepped. Anything to add, gents?
Yeah, that's one of the things I really enjoy about the Star Wars universe, is that you can go as deep into it as you'd like to go. There's all this expanded universe stuff, whether or not that's canon anymore, even though it's not officially for the movies, that's fine, but all those stories still exist, so you can explore this vast universe. But if you don't want all that additional homework, you can just watch the core movies and you're not going to be that lost. You might not read into the symbolism as much with certain locations or names or things like that, but you'll still be able to enjoy them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think you'd have to watch them. I mean, I wouldn't personally feel like I would have to. I don't think Abrams would assume that everyone who goes to see his movie has to have seen this cartoon or whatever. So yeah.
Or read the new installment.
Right.
Yeah, I would just say play the RPG Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah,
it's really
You're good to
fun.
go.
And it doesn't. If it doesn't connect with the other any of the other Star Wars movies, it doesn't matter because it's just fun.
Yeah. So. That rabbit hole does go deep, though. All right, last question.
Amin says, after the success of the MCU, it seems like every major studio wants to start one. I know the financial pros, but what are the cons?
I mean, the cons of starting a franchise or a universe is that people will not cling on to it and they will not love it and it will actually lose money and not make money. So it's the same with any film that lives in its own, you know. It's obviously they invest more time and resources into expanding a universe because, you know, like the MCU has done so brilliantly, this is connected to that and that. And so they have to have it mapped out and very detailed and very meticulously. But it's the same fear with anything, with starting something solo. So yeah, we see the monster universe happening over here, and DC stepping up their game about time. So yeah, I mean, it's a great risk, but it's an even greater reward if you have something that people can cling on to.
I would say keep the universes connected with DC. I know it's back and forth whether Shazam is going to be part of the DC cinematic universe. I would say it's a mistake for it to not be tied in, because they're trying to grow all these movies and have like 7 movies come out over in the next like 6 years or something. They should all be like woven together so that the Justice League has all of the other teammates, you know, just like the Avengers. Why not? I mean, some of the other movies like Spider-Man, I think, you know, they're going to take a break. They're doing a little 5-year, like, we don't know yet, but we're going to do, yeah.
Sinister
I mean, but that's what happens when you try to, hey, we're going to make a franchise, in the second movie and 1 million chefs get in there and mix stuff up, you get garbage. Yeah. So, and you just ruined your cinematic universe. And now you have to take a bunch of years to untangle stuff and maybe reboot it from the beginning. Who knows?
Yep.
I think the biggest con to creating a shared cinematic universe, even though it's the hot thing right now, is when you force these connections and they feel inorganic. Because one of the big reasons the Marvel Universe works so well together is because they're not like shoving it in your face, they're making these subtle connections sometimes more obvious, but they all work within the context of each film. They don't take over the film, they don't overshadow what they're presenting. Each film stands on its own merits.
Exactly.
And I feel like that's a big problem with some of these other things they're talking about, especially Dan Aykroyd's crazy comments about trying to make a Ghostbusters shared universe.
World.
Stop drinking your Crystal Skull vodka and stop talking about Ghostbusters shared universe.
But we love you, Aykroyd.
I think the best way to look at this, the best example negatively, is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yep. This is a movie that is trying to set up a Sinister Six movie, and that's all it's doing. Like, even when you watch the trailer of Amazing Spider-Man 2, you saw Vulture's wings, you saw Doc Ock's arms in the trailer.
You didn't like Rhino?
There wasn't. I didn't like
Rhino?
Crazy Paul Giamatti.
Sorry, that's my Giamatti.
Oh, I'm going to let you talk to that kid for a minute.
Right.
I'm not going to do anything. Oh, there's 10,000 people who want to see
Maybe I should
terrorist?
shoot them. No.
Yeah.
Go ahead, have a nice heart-to-heart. We'll get back to this.
Look, I'm sorry. That movie wasn't good. It wasn't good. And I liked it for its Spider-Man-y stuff, but that's it. And the thing is, I think that when you, like what you said, you take a movie and if your only focus is, can't wait to set up the next one to make more money, it's gonna suck.
Thank you, because I'm usually the only person hating on The Amazing Spider-Man 2, so finally.
Oh,
You're welcome, sir.
I didn't like it either.
There you go.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.